Now there is a flight coming in that came into Montreal from Ukraine. This is the second flight that has landed from Ukraine under the program where Canadians are resettling Ukrainian refugees. Last week, the first flight of 300 people landed in Winnipeg, where Chrystia Freeland, who's the Deputy Prime Minister, as well as the Finance Minister, she went and greeted them. She went on the PA system of the plane and said, "You are home away from home. We welcome you." And this is part of the resettlement program that Canada has come up with in an emergency case, where to bring in as many Ukrainians who are able to qualify in the process, and essentially resettles them here, gives them a home with families where they do not have a place to stay. Well, they get to stay at a hotel until accommodations are sorted out. Children get to go to school, and the professionals and the adults will get to go to work under a special permit, and they'll have access to health care and all the essentials that are needed. So this was the second flight of about 300 people who landed in Montreal. There's one more flight to go. This is chartered by the Canadian government, and this is, have you seen the devastation that's happened in Ukraine with the war that's been going on since February 24th, now over 3 months, with the Russian forces brutally killing people and essentially destroying the entire infrastructure and replacing, when it comes to resettlement, about 8 million Ukrainians who have been misplaced in Ukraine, and about 6 million refugees who have fled their country for survival. So it is devastating. Last week, the federal government announced that they are putting up $1 million for investigations for sexual violence when it comes to rapes that's been happening during the wartime in Ukraine. And this is something that Ukraine is saying that they're going to give more aid to the victims, women and children who are caught in the middle, and as they're raped by soldiers, invading soldiers. If you recall the horrific scenes in Bucha, where as the Russian forces had retreated from Kyiv, which is the capital, which was their initial place where they wanted to invade, and saw that it's not something that they can do after multiple weeks, and after some sort of negotiation talks, they left Kyiv, and they massacred people in Bucha, where women bodies naked were found dead, killed at gunpoint, and burnt bodies. Essentially, the intelligence forces are saying that it was to cover up the sexual violence that took place of Ukrainian women. So our thoughts and prayers are with the people of Ukraine under this devastating situation that is continuing until now.